programme, we take a look back at the finals of the Shelbourne Stud Open Puppy Stake from Limerick and the John J. Casey Open 575 from Shelbourne Park, along with the semi-finals of the Guinness Open 670 from Dundalk and the Pop Gun International from Thurles. But first up, it's last Thursday night's action from Shelbourne Park.
It's Greyhound Racing's big night for Sri Lanka. Every track around the country, special occasion. Shelbourne Park, that's the big one. Very big crowd, massive money going to be raised. What's it all for? A man who knows all about it, a native of Sri Lanka, and just back from that devastated country, Chandra Manarawala. Chandra, you've been there. Just give us an idea of what the situation is like.
Well, it's bad. I mean, I was in Beerwala, and I met families who are sleeping in a temple, separated by cloth. The government promises many things, and I was there, and I realized that what we are doing is going to help them. First of all, these people were fishermen who were displaced, living about 2 miles away from the beach. It was my daughter's idea about buy a boat, and I had to go and fulfill this for her. At the moment, we've got money for 186 boats in the bank, almost 500,000 in a bank before today, and that's a lot of money.
Your target was 1 million at the start.
And we have no problem passing that, because the phone calls that I'm getting, I've had my entire office in, the Red Book office, doing nothing. But for the last month, doing this. All my staff up here, they've all been working for one whole month. And I was astonished. I came back on Monday, and when the mail was open, there was 61,000 in the post that we received from the broad areas of Ireland, from the north right down to Cookhaven, of the people who are genuine, right, about the disaster, and they want to help. And I know that we can do a hell of a lot from this fund from Shelbourne. We knew when we started this that you never get a better crowd than the greyhound owners, breeders, and the public that support this sport. They're absolutely wonderful.
One of the runners now in traps for the 8th race, the Impara, €20,000 to Sri Lanka 525. 1 is Galdare Rooster, 2 Tantalin's Girl, in 3 Sobering Thought, 4 is Baystar, and 5 the favourite, Droopy's Corelli, and 6 is Clashed of Fun. Here up behind traps off they go, number 4 Baystar off to a good start, Dumble in the middle, number 3 Sobering Thought into the bend, is number 5 now Droopy's Corelli, and 3 Sobering Thought on the inside, number 1, that's Galdare Rooster, but around the second bend is 5. Droopy's Corelli leads, now number 1 Galdare Rooster, who's showing fine foot on the inside to the third bend. It's now number 1 Galdare Rooster on the inside of number 5 Droopy's Corelli, in third spot number 3 Sobering Thought, big trouble there, number 3 Sobering Thought left in front of number 2 Tantalin's Girl. Droopy's Corelli back in third, but it's number 3 Sobering Thought, a slightly fortuitous winner. Second, number 2 Tantalin's Girl. Third, number 5 Droopy's Corelli. The winning time 28.94.
Yes, well, to the background of many of the auctions going on here tonight in Shelbourne Park. With me, Joe Walsh. Joe, a fabulous night here in Shelbourne.
Well, it is a fabulous night, and it's great to be here. And the one thing about doggy people is they're plucky, and they're plucky in the bidding, and they're plucky in having their dogs here. It's a great night.
Superb money to being raised. They're talking about something like 400,000.
Fair play to the doggy people. They've pulled their weight, and they're making their contribution like everybody else.
Are you missing it, Joe?
I'm missing it all right, but I'm staying involved.
You haven't backed any winners tonight, have you?
No, hard enough to come by. But the night is long yet, and the big race is coming up, and I think I might just get the nose in front in that one.
And now to the feature of tonight's proceedings. The Royal County, €100,000 to Sri Lanka 550. 1 Mr. Shrimp, 2 Ronan's Delight, in 3 Tyrer Ted, 4 Count Jellic Knight, 5 Yeah Man, and 6 Satellite Flight. And away they go, and first to show us trap number 4 Count Jellic Knight. Going on the outside, number 5 Yeah Man. Then comes on the outside, number 6 Satellite Flight, but it's number 5 Yeah Man leads round the corner, formerly known as Senahel Sutton. This fellow impressively going clear. Number 1 Mr. Shrimp in chase. Then comes 2 now, Ronan's Delight going second. But this is all about number 5 Yeah Man. He's a sensational young tracker. He's gone well clear. Number 2 Ronan's Delight finishing fast. Back in third the favourite Tyrer Ted. But this is all about 1 Greyhound. Yeah Man. Expect to see a lot of this fellow in 2005. He wins in style. Second, number 2 Ronan's Delight. Back in third, number 3 Tyrer Ted. The winning time a brilliant 29.75. What a performance by number 5 Yeah Man, winning the Royal County €100,000 to Sri Lanka 550. Second was number 2 Ronan's Delight. Third, number 3 Tyrer Ted. The winning time is superb 29.75. What a contest, what a winner.
Well, the new year starting as the old one ended home McKenna. That was a big run there.
Big run by a big dog. Thought hell of a lot for it before he ever raced. got no sort of run his early racing here, and Cahill's put his hand in his pocket and dug deep for him, like, so it's a great start for him, and I just hope the year goes on like I think it will for him, because you know, we reckon he's an unbelievable dog at the moment. The main aim is to go back to Mr. Paddy Power again, try and get a few more pounds, but no, he's a dog like Shelbourne 550 will be his tracking distance, hopefully. Like, he might go for the Produce Stakes. He runs the track where the Club Med, like, and we give him lots of schooling around there. It's down the road, so we'll hopefully go there first.
Tremendous run for a pup. Wouldn't have taken them on, only that for the night it was. Probably shouldn't have been in that company, you know, but tremendous to see it.
It was a big step up. He had been running in puppy company. He then steps up to the top level.
Yeah, Owen said that, like, and this is his course, actually. You know, he's a big galloping dog, as you've seen, and he needs Shelbourne Park, you know. And I'm delighted for Owen. We'll go back to 89, as you said, and hopefully we can have a bit of luck this year as well.
The night was a huge success, with over €414,000 raised towards the trust fund. The semi-finals of the Guinness Open 670 took place at Dundalk Stadium last Friday night and has created a lot of interest, with some top dogs in action.
The first semi-final in 1, Balerian Lass. 2 is Coolavani Bird. 3, Kidori. In 4, the hot favourite, Prince Monolulu. Trap 5, Vacant, Great Larkin, Absentee. And in 6 is Chucky R. Paw. Here behind the traps, away to go. Number 3, Fast Out, Kidori. Also, number 6, Chucky R. Paw. The favourites back in 3rd, Prince Monolulu. But into the bend is number 3 on the inside, Kidori. On the outside, number 6, Chucky R. Paw. And the favourite poised just in behind, that's Prince Monolulu. Into the far side, number 3, Kidori. Now being challenged by Prince Monolulu, the favourite, making ground between dogs. On the outside, 6, Chucky R. Paw. Into the 3rd corner, and it's now number 4 just takes it up, Prince Monolulu. On his outside is 6, Chucky R. Paw. 3, Kidori is still there, and 1, Balerian Lass producing a run. But off the final bend, number 4, Prince Monolulu, storms clear and races right away here now from number 3 in 2nd place, Kidori, with 6, Chucky R. Paw, and 1, Balerian Lass in a photo for 3rd. And the result of the first semi-final, the winner, number 4, Prince Monolulu, owned by Dermot Sweeney. 2nd, number 3, Kidori, and 3rd, number 1, Balerian Lass. Time 36.97. And so to the second semi-final, where the favourite Coolavani Kate is in 1, 2, Mobile Dove, 3, Guess Who's Coming, 4, Banana Republic, 5 is Wine Tavern Vieri, and on the outside in 6, Droopy Seville. The favourites in 1, Coolavani Kate. Away to go. It's 4, they're out fast. That's Banana Republic leading up from the favourite, Coolavani Kate in 2nd. Wine Tavern Vieri, number 5, is producing a big run on the outside. But around that opening corner is Banana Republic holding the call. Just from 1, Coolavani Kate in 2nd. 5, Wine Tavern Vieri 3rd. And there goes 6, Droopy Seville with a challenge. Heading down towards the 3rd bend. 1, Coolavani Kate going up the inside. On the outside is fine, Wine Tavern Vieri. It's neck and neck between the pair of them on the 3rd bend. Vieri just showing him marginally ahead. But Coolavani Kate battles back on the inside. Turning for home now, and number 5 goes on, Wine Tavern Vieri. On the far side, 3, Guess Who's Coming is flashing through, but it's 5, Wine Tavern Vieri, 3, Guess Who's Coming, mighty close on the line. 1 for the judge, that is Guess Who's Coming, came with that big later on and just gets up. On the result of the second semi-final, the winner, number 3, Guess Who's Coming, owned by Keith Doherty and Richard Simpson. 2nd, number 5, Wine Tavern Vieri, and 3rd, number 1, Coolavani Kate. The time 37.20. The final of the Guinness Open 600 will be run at Dundalk on Friday night next, and the draw has resulted in 1, Coolavani Kate, 2, Balerian Lass, 3, Kidori, in 4, Guess Who's Coming, 5, Prince Monolulu, and 6, Wine Tavern Vieri. A very open-looking contest. It should be a tremendous race. A prize of €15,000, but the vote goes to Prince Monolulu to land it.
Now on to last Saturday night's action, and we start off with Limerick, where the final of the Shelbourne Stud Puppy Stake took place, run over a distance of 525 yards, with a winner's prize of €5,000.
The dogs have been placed in traps now for the final of the Shelbourne Stud Puppy Sweep 525. In 1, the reserve, Heart Rumble. 2, Albino. Queensberry 3, Gandolfini 4, 5, Kyle Duff Miller, and 6, another reserve, Christie's Girl. There's a top prize here of €5,000 for the winning connections. Here comes towards traps and away they come. Heart Rumble breaks reasonably well, the reserve in the red jacket there as well. It's Gandolfini and Kyle Duff Miller on they go. 1 runs into a spot of bother, and now it's Kyle Duff Miller Miller. That hits the front down the back straight, being followed by Albino. That's the 1-2, and it's Albino now that takes the lead between the closing two turns. Albino leading off the final bend, running a little bit wide up towards the line. It's Albino that's going to score here from Heart Rumble. And confirmation of the result. It's a win here for Albino, second Heart Rumble, and third Gandolfini. The winning time 28.87. Barry, another good start to the year for Kerry, winning here at the Marketsfield Stadium with Albino. Must be happy.
Yes, well, I suppose it's a good start to 2005, and we had a good 2004, and hopefully this will start of many things good now in 2005.
What did you make of the race itself? Exciting all through?
Well, he broke well, got a good start, but on the back straight there, he looked like he was under a bit of pressure, but he finished. He always finishes strongly anyway, so it was probably a little bit nail-biting for a while, but once he crossed the finish line in number one place, that'll do us fine.
The man that picked the dog is with us as well. How did you come across him?
Well, I was kind of working out there for the summer, and the lads came together and asked me to buy the dog, and I said I would, and I was out there and I was talking to Liam Dowling, and sure, all his dogs are good anyway, so it was a lucky pick.
So all in all, it'll be a short journey home to Kerry tonight, lads?
That's for sure, yeah. With a few stops in the way.
Oh!
Event at Thurles Stadium over the weekend was the Pop Gun International, with our English visitors vying to take home the trophy.
Well, this is the 5th year of the Pop Gun International. We went to Australia 5 years ago on a trip from the track, and the Top Gun is the big race out there, so we decided we'd imitate slightly with the Pop Gun. So again, this is the 5th year. The Irish have won it for 4 years, whereas the English have had some individual wins. They haven't exactly got the overall win, but Malcolm says tonight's the night.
Well, there's 3 races over 3 different distances, 360 yards, 525 yards and 600 yards. The winners of each race get 10 points, 8 points for the runner-up, and it works its way down from there. So you need all 3 dogs in the race to really be competing for you to try and get a high score total. So hopefully England will win tonight for the first time.
Now, on that point, where do you think your strengths are tonight?
Possibly in the sprint, actually. I think we've got an overall stronger 2 dogs in the sprint, and I feel that we've got every chance of maybe getting the lead, which hopefully we can hang on to as maybe the stronger Irish dogs come through in the latter events.
What do you think of that, Billy?
I think our dog, Positive Option, in the sprint, he's a track record holder. I think he's the one that they have to beat. And the dog we would fancy really is Ronan's Delight. He's in the 600, but there's a colour over, there's a doubt about him all day. He wasn't a runner, he wasn't a sure runner until about 6 o'clock, but he's going to run tonight. But again, he's not 100%. I think Side Saga in the 5-5, she's a champion bitch stick winner here, and she to me is a real machine, and I think she'll be the one that we'll be banking on, the Side Saga in the 5-5.
Now, very briefly, leaving them on or Sweet Chariot?
Sweet Chariot.
Leaving them on, of course, the blue and gold.
Well, the runners now in traps for the opening leg of the Pop Gun International Series. This is the sprint contest. In 1, Droopy's Emlyn. In 2, Reggie's Topper. Trap 3 is Honcho's Pearl. 4, Tinlock Mick. In 5, Keen Master. And 6 is Positive Option. Here now, up behind the boxes, the dogs all set. And away they go. Number 4, Tinlock Mick, off to a fast start. The Irish in second. Number 5, Keen Master. Back in third, number 6, Positive Option. But into the bend, it's still number 4, Tinlock Mick. Leads by 2 lengths, 2.5 lengths now to number 5, Keen Master. In third spot, number 3, Honcho's Pearl showing foot. But around the second bend and up the home straight, number 4, Tinlock Mick is going to win this one for the Irish. Second, number 3, Honcho's Pearl. And back in third was number 5, Keen Master.
Ireland got off to a good start with 22 points to England's 9.
That didn't go entirely to plan?
That certainly ruined our plans. We hoped we could get the 6-dog beat, which we did, but unfortunately we couldn't get the winning position ourselves. But we're still in there, we're still fighting, and it's good fun, but we are after the Irish tonight.
And is there a way back from this?
There is if we win the next 2 races. Simple mathematics means we can win.
Well, on now to the second leg of the Pop Gun, this the 600-yard contest. In 1, the red-hot favourite, Ronan's Delight. In 2, Smooth Honcho. 3 is Move Lace. In 4 is Calico Sparky. Trap 5, Mushroom Effect. And in 6, we have the other domino. The hare now coming up behind traps, and off they go. Ronan's Delight off to a slow start. It's number 2, Smooth Honcho, leads to the bend. From on the outside, number 6 now, the other domino showing good foot. In the middle, number 3, Move Lace. But into the bend, it's number 2, Smooth Honcho leads. Number 1 now, that's Ronan's Delight in a position to challenge in second. Back in third, number 6, the other domino domino. Down the far side, it's Smooth Honcho, but here comes number 1, Ronan's the Light. In third, number 6, the other domino. Number 4, Kalika Sparky in fourth, but Ronan's the Light hits the front as number 2, Smooth Honcho checks. Back in second, the other domino, but it's number 1, Ronan's the Light, leads up the home straight. The red hot favourite wins this one. Second, number 6, the other domino. And back in third, running on fast, number 5, Mushroom Effect.
An extra 12 points there for our visitors, now standing at 21 points to 41.
Malcolm, it was looking good when they broke.
It looked very good. The 2-dog was leading for a long way. We thought he would stay on, but things were looking good for us. But then the track record holder came along, showed his strength in the last 100 yards and went away to win. But I think maybe we're suffering a little bit, one or two of the dogs having travelled over today, but not making excuses. That was the choice that we made. But we're here to compete, and it's all good fun anyway. I hope that Centre Power will be something special in the last race and give us every chance of going back with having won one of the races in the Pop Gun.
On now to the third leg of the Pop Gun International Series. This over 525 yards. In 1, Joe's Joy. 2, the Commissioner. In 3 is Honcho Dotty. In 4, Centaur Para. In 5, Side Saga. That's the favourite. And in 6 is Tinwald View. The hair now coming up behind traps. They're all set. Number 5, Side Saga, the favourite. And she's off to a flyer. In second, number 4, Centaur Para. But it's 5. Side Saga leads into the bend from number 4, Centaur Para. Bit of bumping in behind, but it's number 5, Side Saga. Leads into the back straight. She's 3 or 4 lengths clear of number 4, Centaur Para. Back in third spot is number 1, Joe's Joy. But out the far side, it's number 5, Side Saga, leads by 3 or 4 lengths. Number 4, Centaur Para is closing the gap, a big gap to the remainder, but it's number 5, Side Saga, leads round the final corner up the home straight. Can it be a third leg for the Irish? Indeed it is. Side Saga wins this one. Second, number 4, Centaur Para, and back in third, number 3, Honcho Dotty.
Well, England topped Ireland on the points in that race with a total of 16 points to 15. But unfortunately for our sporting visitors, the overall score was in Ireland's favour with 56 points to 26.
5 in a row. We'd like to keep Kelly Hurler's going for 3 in a row at this stage. No, we had a great night, and we'd like to thank Malcolm for coming over. He puts in a huge effort every year to bring over a team, and we'd like to pay tribute to the trainers that come over. You know, it's a big job for them to come over there, take time off. So it's a pity they ran well tonight. They came back at us near the end. Side Saga again looked a bit special tonight, and I think they were a bit unfortunate in the sprint. Their 2-dog, the one they fancied, just completely missed it. It might have been a different story if he had to win. You know, just one winner can turn the whole thing around.
We gave it our best shot this year. Hopefully we'll be back next year. Hopefully it might be on 2 legs where we can get the Irish dogs to come to Coventry for the first or second leg, and maybe that will make things a little bit more equal. But they've treated us very well, very happy with the way we've been treated, and it's been great fun being here.
Now, Malcolm, do you know the words of Shield them on, the Tipperary anthem?
I can't sing it, but I'll go along with you if you sing it in French.
The final of the John J. Casey Open 525 came to its conclusion on Saturday night at Shelbourne Park, offering a winner's prize of €10,000. Trainer Ian Riley took a busman's holiday to celebrate his 30th birthday in Shelbourne's restaurant. Also, Eurostar competitor Lorraine Marr was there, taking a break from the limelight.
Lorraine, it must be a lovely relaxing night here for you, a big change from on the stage of Eurostar.
Oh yeah, we had a night off, so myself and my friend Donna, who's also in the show, we said we'd come out here for a bit of a laugh and a bit of fun and kind of a night off, just to relax and chill out. So
it must be very nerve-wracking for you standing up on stage performing in front of all those people.
Yeah, it does be like every week we're waiting in the wings and we're just shaking, but when it's so good, like when you get out there, the crowd are they're so lively, and it just, your nerves go and you really just enjoy it then. It's brilliant.
Well, what made you go for the Eurostar?
It's just something I've always wanted to do, and then I was down in Limerick anyway, and the auditions were the next day, so I said, sure, I'd just go for it, and I had no idea that I'd go this far, so I'm absolutely delighted.
Well, you're in some of the finals now, so you're getting close to the end.
I know, there's 8 of us left, and then there'll be 1 going each week until the final, so hopefully I'll hang in as long as I can.
Well, we're here now for the final of the JJ Casey, so what have you been tipped to for this one?
I'm going to be loyal to Fraser Black, and I'm going to go for a currency risk.
The final of the John J. Casey Open 575. In trap 1 is Awesome Impact, son of Jamela Prince and Abel Ivy, trained by Reggie Roberts for Geraldine Fitzpatrick, always has to be reckoned with in these competitions. He is a flying finisher, not too good early, but watch him come home. In the blue jacket, Satellite Flight, owned by Carmel Marks and trained by Dolores Ruth, a son of Sonic Flight and Lazare. He is really coming to his own in this competition. Some powerful runs over the 575 yards. He actually ran here in the big 550 on Thursday night. Number 3, Currency Risk, owned by Liam Lynch and Seamus Begley, trained by Fraser Black, a son of Larkill Joe and Aries Rose. He's one of the younger, less experienced dogs in the race, but he's a real turn of early pace. Going from 4 is Lickfin Willie, owned by the Germain Pollard Burke Syndicate, trained by Stephen Burke, a son of Larkill Joe and Derreen Minnie. He flies the back straight. He's had some great buckles with Smiling Man through this competition. In trap 5 is the favourite Smiling Man, owned by Neil Farrer, trained by Seamus Graham, a son of Jamela Prince and Mixed Top Blast. What a tracker this fella. His career was almost over with a very bad wrist injury. He has returned. He comes into the final with an unbeaten record in the stake and clearly the dog to beat. And on the outside in 6 we have Valencia's Sight Trait, owned by Maurice Jackson and Tom Smith, trained by Francis O'Donnell, a son of Larkill Joe and Ullid Sight Trait. This is a dog with a great record. He's won 20 out of 50, perfectly positioned on the outside, though he's been a little bit below form in this competition. They're the runners in the John J. Casey Open 575 final. The hare now coming up behind the boxes. Ready for off, away they go. Quite a level start. Number 2 is well away. That's Satellite Flight, and 4 Lickfin Willie. Lickfin Willie leads to the corner with 5 Smiling Man on the outside and 3 Currency Risk leads on the bend. But now Lickfin Willie goes on into the far side. From number 3 Currency Risk, there goes 5 Smiling Man tearing down the back straight in second. It's 4 Lickfin Willie. Smiling Man challenges into the third bend. Probably forced to check. He's getting through on the inside onto the final bend, and 5 Smiling Man takes it up from 4 Lickfin Willie in second. A battle going on for the second spot coming home, but Smiling Man with number 1 Awesome Impact coming home like a train, and 2 Satellite Flight also. It's very close on the line, but Smiling Man has taken it in 31.48. The result of the John J. Casey Open 575, a real thriller. The winner, number 5 Smiling Man, owned by Neil Farrer, trained by Seamus Graham. Second, number 1 Awesome Impact. Third, number 2 Satellite Flight. The time 31.48.
Well, indeed, and with 2 Smiling Men, as Smiling Men comes home triumphant to John J. Casey. He's been an incredible dog for you, Neil.
Fantastic, absolutely fantastic dog. I never believed we'd see him run again, to be truthful. It's such a bad injury, but all credit to Seamus for bringing him back, and he's proved again that he's a tremendous dog. He shows a lot of guts and determination, and we're really pleased with how he's run again.
All the credit goes to Brian Jones. He's a marvellous vet. He keeps him right every week. We never got to gallop him, but he just has so much gears, you can keep on running, and he has the ability to do it.
It's a measure of the dog. You probably thought he would never run again.
Well, I was told he wouldn't run again, but you keep on. If you have a dog with that kind of pace, you keep on trying to nurse him back. He's after been a real bonus since he started in this stake, I tell you.
What next for him?
We'll see how his leg is first, and he might go to Mullingar.
Looking ahead to next week's programme, we head to Clonmel for the final of the Irish Greyhound Board Unraced and the Irish Examiner Open 750. Then to Dundalk for the Guinness Open 670 and the final of the Ladbrokes Puppies 550 from Harold's Cross.
For a complete fixtures list and more information, log on to the Irish Greyhound website at www.igb.ie.